what's going on? Uncle B checking in, and today I'm doing a classic jambalaya. Now, I don't want you Cajuns to come after me now, because I'm doing this my way, okay? This is Uncle B's way. This is Uncle B's jambalaya, okay? Now, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I know that you're supposed to cook the rice in the jambalaya and all that there, but look, I'm doing it easy, okay? I already got rice already cooked, so I'm cutting half the time down, all right? So we got some chicken breast, sliced up, diced up, whatever you want to do, andouille sausage. I got some shrimp cut up. We're gonna use some tomato paste. Of course, we gotta have that Trinity. The bell pepper, celery, onion, some minced garlic. Now, I told y'all in one of my previous videos, I make my own Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna break it down of what Cajun seasoning consists of, okay? Thyme, smoked paprika, oregano, black pepper, cayenne pepper, some salt, garlic powder, onion powder. Now, if I wanted to make this Creole seasoning, all I would do is add basil to these seasonings right here. All right. Now let's go ahead and get this thing cooked up. All right. Now what you want to do is get you a pot and some olive oil. Now remember, I'm going to say this every time. Do not add nothing to your pot unless it's hot, okay? So I'm going to throw a little bit of olive oil in there. We're going to go ahead and get this chicken cooked down first. Then we're going to do the sausage. Then we're going to do some shrimp. Put all that to the side. Then we're going to do the veggies, all right? All we want to do is get this chicken browned up. In this case, this chicken is already cooked, okay? So this is basically like a reheat type deal. Like I said, this is my way of my jambalaya. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cooked up. I'll come back when it's time to do that sausage. All right, I like to season my chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper. Because I like to season every single step. And you see all that farm building down there? That's what you want. You want all that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this chicken out of here. And I'm gonna start with that sausage next. All right, in this same pot, I'm gonna go ahead and add that andouille sausage. We'll do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and cook this thing down. Let it brown up. And pop it out. Put it with that chicken. Now you can use any sausage you want. Kielbasa sausage, turkey sausage, andouille sausage. Has a nice little spice to it. Plus it's a Louisiana thing. And I like Louisiana. And I like andouille sausage. I got these sausages how I want them. Look at that. Look at that sausage right there. Ooh-wee. We're going to go ahead and take these off. Set them with that chicken. And then we're going to add the scrimps. And the chicken done. Let's go ahead and add some of this shrimp. This ain't gonna take long. This ain't gonna be long at all. After we do this shrimp, we're gonna add the Trinity, get that down, and we're gonna make it the poop. So we're gonna add some garlic to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little seasoning on this. Like I said before, this is my version of jambalaya. So don't jump on my neck, because this ain't the way that you do it. Just the way Uncle B do it. Okay. Whenever I got leftover rice, I make meals with them. And this is one of my go-tos for leftover rice. Some good old jambalaya. And as you see, shrimp don't take long at all. So I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take this out and start on that Trinity. Now that we got that shrimp done, now let's go ahead and dump in that Trinity. Onion. Celery. Bell pepper. And of course, what I'm gonna do is throw some salt up in this thing. And let it cook down for a little bit. And then add the rest of the seasonings once I add the tomato paste. Okay, now we got these veggies sweated down. I'm going to add the garlic now. If you were using fresh garlic, you won't need that much. But I'm just using good old minced garlic. One of them. Now we're going to go ahead and mix that on up. This smells great already, boy. Ain't nothing but aromatics. Now, we're going to go ahead and add some tomato paste. I think right there should do it. Give that a nice little stir. Mix that all up in there, like so. We're gonna let this cook for about a minute or so. And then we're gonna come back with some chicken broth and deglaze the pan. Add the rice, add that meat, and let it do its thing, man. Cajun Pie hot sauce, straight from Louisiana. Let's go ahead and get these seasonings up in there. I didn't feel like making a container of Cajun just for this, and already have some made already. Just want y'all to see what goes in a Cajun seasoning, so that way you can make it yourself. Plus, you don't have all them additives and whatever they put in seasonings when you make it yourself. I'm not gonna make it too hot. It's damn sure gonna be good. I can tell you that. All we're gonna do is stir this on up. We're gonna add some broth to deglaze it. Then I'm gonna add about maybe two to 3 cups of cooked rice to this. Gonna get that broth. Oh, yeah. Now I want to get it just right, because that rice is going to suck up all this liquid. Even though it's cooked, it's still going to suck it up and bring it to a nice little boil before I add the meat back to it. So once I add that rice, I'm going to season it again. Then add the meats and just let her sit here and rock out for about a good 10 minutes after I add everything else. And then you know what happens after that? Taste test time. All right, now we got that coming to a boil. Let's go ahead and add some of that cooked rice. Now while it's boiling, it's gonna force all that flavor into that rice. Let's go ahead and add one more cup. 3 cups of cooked rice. That's gonna suck all that up. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the seasoning again. Like I said, season every step. You ain't gotta go overboard with it. Just hit her. Say you ain't gotta go overboard, but this will ensure all that flavor is incorporated. Hit it with a little, just a little. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah. Y'all see what's going on here? Y'all see what's going on? So you can tell this is homemade and not that Zatarain's box. You know what I mean? And this is easier if you already have leftover rice or whatever. So now we're gonna add that chicken and sausage back to this. Stir. Y'all see what's going on. And I'm gonna let this cook down for a few, and then we'll add that shrimp. Now let's see what we got going on here. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look at that. That let's go ahead and add that shrimp. And I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of that kosher. Get it stirred all in. Just cook for another minute. And then we gonna plate. Yes, indeedy. Look at that. Look at that. Boy. That's some goodness right there, man. All right, let's let this cook for about another minute. Then we gonna plate. All right, it's the moment y'all been waiting on. Let's see what we got going on up in here. Ooh, boy. Get y'all close up on that. Look at that. Look at that. Uncle B's Jambalaya. That's some good stuff right there. Now we gotta plate this thing up. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Whew. All right. Y'all know what I gotta do. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm telling you, when you make your own seasoning blends, 10 times better, 20, 30, 100 times better. This right here packs a punch, yo. The right little bit of spice hit you at the back end with that cayenne. This is some good stuff right here, man. Oh, look. You got some leftover rice? Give this a try. Let me know what you think. But y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta go ahead and sit at that table and enjoy this. So, thank you for kicking with Uncle B. I'ma holla at you. Peace.